I've been quite eager to speak with you. You have much to discuss, you and I. May I see that mark once again? Ah, yes, just as I suspected. That is indeed the mark of a rider. What does that mean? Well, consider it a form of invitation, so to speak. You are familiar with the likes of magic and dragons, yes? No, don't startle like that. I merely asked to ascertain your preparedness for what I'm about to tell you. You see, you and I have something in common, and that is the ability to interact with the magical realm. I have my own mark too, see? Distinctive, right? As is yours. All riders have marks like this. They're what to connect us to each other and to magic beyond the reach of others. Here, I'll show you. This is a prime example of magical art. Can you feel it? The aura of power that emanates. To anyone else, this would be not more than a simple follow, but to you and me, this orb is full to bursting with magical energy. The rose within is imbued with the abilities of plant and water, making it ideal not just for gardening, but for soothing the family dragons like Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine and Obu, they're out back. Don't worry, I'll make sure you have ample time to grow acquainted with them. They're both plant dragons, you see, quite docile in temperament, especially in the presence of this orb. Here, this might clear things up for you. the most widespread of all the draconic types. Their colors range from mottled greens to buttercup yellows. Many of them have floral and foliar appendages, such as flowers, vines, seeds, leaves, and some of the eldermost dragons even have roots. They more closely resemble plants than dragons, particularly the very ancient dragons of their kind. Their temperaments are often docile, quiet, and unimposing, though as with all dragons, there have been exceptions. Layla, the age-old dragon famous for creating the healing amulet, was renowned for her diligence and ambition, both of which she used to heal plants and dragons alike within her realm. As you can probably tell, a plant dragon would be well suited to someone like you, so new to dragons, but just for when you're learning to ride. I'm sure you'll meet your own dragon soon, and then you can form a proper bond with them. Maybe yours will be a plant dragon either way. What? Oh, the realms. Well, you see, plant dragons don't just live here on Earth. Dragons in general don't just live here on Earth. No. They come from somewhere far beyond the reaches of our system. In fact, some of those deep within the Council believe that the Earth was actually created by the plant realm. But that's a history for another day, don't you think? Each realm is like a tiny solar system with its own planets and dwarf planets and moons and stars. Some have asteroid and Kuiper belts and Oort clouds similar to our own. They all vary quite a lot, with the plant realm hosting several planets within its habitable zone. It was intentionally made so by the water, earth, and air realms, a sort of gift to the new type of dragon they forged together. Now, before we head on back, I would like to write a formal correspondence for your introduction to the Council. Think of it as a sort of letter of recommendation. Don't worry, you don't have to accept. It's completely up to you, and you always have time to reconsider your options. I personally happen to work for the Council, but only as an aside. Your commitment is entirely up to you. Almost like volunteer work, you could say. Now, would you be interested in participating? you identify? The pronouns, I mean. And your age? Perfect. We'll put you down for no on currently having your own dragon, but don't worry, dear. That'll come with time. All riders eventually meet their match. That means we don't have to answer the next few questions. Ah, here we go. What are some of your talents? Oh no, dear, it doesn't have to pertain to dragons. It can be anything, really. Just what are you good at? We have so many riders with all kinds of talents. Mine happen to be riding and baking, both which have come in handy for the council. There are always letters to send and algorithms to feed. So, what are your talents? Oh yes, I understand entirely, for sure, for sure. That's honestly amazing. I usually entrust my wife with the more adventurous tasks. She'll never admit it, but she used to be a professional dragon diver. You should have seen her, dear. She was truly incredible. Would fly to the greatest heights only to drop back down onto her dragon's back. Absolutely stunning. She gave it up. Her colleagues seemed to stop seeing Jasmine, oh, that's her dragon, as more than entertainment. She and Raina would have off days from time to time, as we all do, and the disappointment was a touch petulant. So she stopped. But not before did you know her dear Aleka, everything she knew. Now Aleka's the best rider in the council, aside from her mom, of course. But just like her mom, she won't put on a show. At least, not for anyone outside her immediate affinity. I'm sure if she grows to like you, she'll show you just how talented she is. Now, where were we? Ah, special interests. What would you be interested in doing within the council? Well, for example, would you like to rehabilitate dragons, fend off monsters, go on missions, teach about dragons, research magical creatures? Oh, missions. Those can be anything, but they often refer to visiting the realms. Yes, of course we visit the realms. We're the only ones who can. It's wonderful, dear. Every rider should have a chance to visit the realms at some point or another. Some riders have gone several times. Aleka is one of them, actually. Although the missions can be dangerous. But that's why it's all volunteer. Taika has been a very solid leader in that respect. He's actually the one who will be receiving your letter. I'm sure Jasmine wouldn't mind delivering it for us. She's done that many times before, if you're all right with that. Ah, good. Now, what sounds interesting to you in terms of assisting the council? Perfect. I'm sure that will be quite helpful to us. It doesn't have to be too in-depth, as it's mostly just to figure out what kind of person you are. Not to worry though. Virtually all riders are accepted, with only a few exceptions. Oh, no, dear, it's nothing. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with you personally. Give me a moment while I seal this up for you. Your tea looks to be about finished. In that case, why don't we clean up and head outside? I'll have your letter of recommendation sent with Jasmine, and we can let you have your first ride on my dragon. I promise, dear, it'll come more naturally to you than you think. Is that all right? Marvelous. Please, dear, follow me. It's just